Hi, I am Shafa Johannes and I am the legal advisor intern for Jonash team. Today, I'm going to explain to you about the sixth element of an enforceable contract. Contracts are verbal or written agreements signed by two or more parties in exchange with money or performance. Verbal agreements are valid under the common law. The downside is, it is harder to prove in court. Proof such as email or voice recording can be presented in court as an evidence. In order for contract to be legally binding and enforceable, there are 6 elements which we must comply with. These apply to both verbal and written agreements. So the first one is offer, the second one is acceptance, then mutual consent, consideration, intention to create legal relation, and capacity. The first one is offer. Offer is when one party expresses their interest to an agreement by expressing a promise to do or refrain from doing some specified action. The next one is acceptance. Acceptance may be expressed through words, deeds, or performance. Generally, the acceptance must mirror the terms of the offer. If not, the acceptance is viewed as rejection or counter-offer. However, negotiation can be done before accepting an offer, until both parties are satisfied with the terms. Next is mutual consent. Both parties in a contract must give their consent voluntarily. If there are certain mistakes or if one party attempts to deceive or pressure the other, consent will not be considered voluntary or genuine. The contract will be void if the consent is obtained through fraud, undue influence, or duress. Next is consideration. Consideration is something of value that was promised in exchange for a specified or non-action. Consideration is a value that induces the party to enter into a contract. For example, if a person promised to pay a certain amount of money for other party to make a performance, the consideration here is money. Intention to create legal relation is defined as an intention to enter into a legally binding agreement or contract. It is because intention to create legal relation consists of readiness of a party to accept the legal consequences of having entered into an agreement. Both parties must have the necessary intention to enter into a legally binding contract. The last but not least is capacity. For a contract to be legally binding, both parties must have the capacity to sign the contract. The test for mental capacity to enter into a contract is whether the person had the ability to understand the nature and the consequences of the agreement. By definition, minors don't have capacity. In most countries, children are considered minors until the age of 18. If you engage a contract with a minor, even if it's not a written contract, the contract may be considered void if the minor doesn't want to fulfill their responsibilities. So that was the 6th element of an enforceable contract. I hope you all understand my explanation, and thanks for watching.